And we're on. Welcome to Timeless Personal Growth and Development. Talk about a serious subject today. I'm going to talk about video game addiction. Also, not just video game addiction. Talking about, based what you saw in the thumbnail, talking about your inability or lack of desire to want to play video games, even though in the past you were. And I decided to talk about this subject today because these are conversations that I have with a friend of mine, a friend that I've known for 20 plus years, and we both struggled with video game addiction when we were young. And when we go out on our hikes together, we go out on a hike maybe every 2-3 weeks. We'll go out, hop in his Jeep, head out to the mountains, go for a hike during the day, and we'll have these conversations in the car about how we lack such a desire to play games anymore. Sit in front of a TV with a remote in our goddamn hand and play a game. When you take us from 10 years ago and we can sit and waste 2 weeks of our lives doing nothing but gaming, going to the bathroom, and eating, and that's all we can do, and we're perfectly okay and content with that. And we're both in an age now, we're both in our mid-30s, and we can't do it anymore. And we talk and have these conversations in the Jeep when we're driving up the mountains, and just like, it's frustrating because we used to be big gamers, and we just, maybe it's just age, maybe it's just maturity, maybe it's just a difference in priorities as you get older, but we'll still play, but we play under very specific circumstances. And we have those conversations, and we really like to dive in and dissect, like, why now at our age are we able to sit on the couch all day and play and relax? Especially for me now, I'm on Christmas holidays, and I'm off for about two more weeks, and I have such an inability just to, wake up, do a little workout, okay, and I just can relax and game all day. Even though I have the freedom and the option to do it, I can't. I can't plop myself on the couch and relax and just sit all day. And my friend has the same issue that we talk about. And we ask ourselves, what's changed? What's changed? Was it the games we're playing? No, nothing's. The games hasn't changed. I think it's just our mindset, and we get more satisfaction out of producing in real life than into an escape world such as video games. And me and my friend, we used to do that when we didn't really enjoy our real life, but we enjoyed the life that we were able to create in the games that we were playing. And we would dive into that reality instead of dealing with the problems that we had in actual reality, where we enjoyed our false sense of reality in our games, and we enjoyed that way more than our actual real life. And now it's the opposite. Now it's a flip. Now we enjoy real life. We don't enjoy leveling up anymore in video games. We get so much more satisfaction with leveling up in real life. Leveling up mentally, physically, spiritually. And we'll talk and we'll have these conversations when we go on our hikes of how getting together with me and my friend, when we get together, hop in his Jeep, we drive out to the mountains, You go for the hike. Even spending a whole day doing that together, hanging out and chilling, pushing, challenging each other, getting up that mountain, stuff like that is so much more rewarding. Spending your day doing that is so much more rewarding than getting an extra 10,000 XP points on your character. So much more. And we really like to dive in and dissect. Like we wish we could, and that's the frustrating part, is that we wish we could sit and relax. Even on a day off, we can just sit and relax in our pajamas and just game all day and relax. We've worked hard all week, just sit and game, and we both get frustrated because we can't do it. I can't even sit and watch movies all day. I just watch TV all day. I can't even sit and be in my pajamas all day because it just feels gross. I just don't like that. It's that feeling of laziness and comfort. Comfort feels good, but comfort is really, really boring when you're just getting too much of it and that's all you're getting. And me and my friend, we get so much more out of being pushed and being challenged throughout our day when we finally do have that moment of comfort where, you know what, we'll get a little gaming session in for like a half hour. That's so much more rewarding for us than sitting and wasting our day, wasting our time. Because if you're someone not watching this, and if you enjoy gaming, but if you enjoy gaming to the point where you're doing it all day, ask yourself, how do you feel at the end of that day? You feel good about yourself? And if I gamed all day, sure, I would feel good in the moment, but by the time dinner time came around, I feel crappy about myself. I feel pathetic. So I'm a 35-year-old man sitting and playing video games all day. What feels, what kind of waste of time that is. And there's no satisfaction. There's no reward from all that. It's instant gratification, but there's no real fulfillment that you're getting from that because it's a false sense of fulfillment. Where we get real fulfillment, we get real enjoyment and satisfaction is by leveling up in real life. You're working out, you're doing martial arts, you're getting a promotion at work, you're getting good grades in school. Stuff like that feels so much better than sitting at home, playing video games, drinking, eating junk food, sitting in your pajamas. Sounds like a waste of time. And me and my friend have these conversations and we talk about the fact that we can never go back to that. Nor would we want to, but we can never go back to that mindset. Because what we've discovered of ourselves and the growth and maturity that we've made about ourselves and the level that we've gotten to, we can never level down. We can never go back to that. Maybe unless something really crazy and dramatic happened, but aside from that, we can't go back to that. And if you're someone who's suffering from video game addiction, like I did, like my friend did, ask yourself, like, really put the games away, turn it off, and ask yourself, do you get true satisfaction out of that? Real satisfaction. Do this test. I used to do this all the time. Turn off the video games and spend a day out in the woods. If you enjoy being out in the woods and you get more peace, get more gratification being out in the woods all day, less stress, less anxiety, and you feel calm and relaxed out in the woods, way more calm and relaxed, and you get way more satisfaction than sitting and playing games all day, that's a sign that you're healthy. If you go into the woods and you get stressed and anxious because you just can't stop thinking about getting back to your games, and getting back on the couch and turning on your PS4 because you're getting more satisfaction out of that, satisfaction of being out in the woods, being out in nature, being where we were meant to be, that's a sign that you're unhealthy and you need to check yourself. Because your lack of desire and your inability to sit and game and to be in a false sense of reality is not a bad sign. That's a good sign. And I used to think it was a bad sign. Man, I can't do all this fun stuff I used to do. Even when I can come home and I have the freedom and the option to do it, I still can't do it. It's frustrating, but that's a good sign that I have a healthy mindset. And we are someone who is incapable of being able to do that, just like me, just like my friend, where we can't sit and game or Netflix like we used to. That's a sign that you're healthy. That's a sign that you like your real life and you want to spend more time in your real life than you want to do in your false sense of reality. That's what this video is. Video is based on, just the conversations I had with him, is that we reached a level of healthy maturity. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sitting playing video games, but it has to be in very small bursts. Very small bursts. And it has to be a reward for working hard. You know, you leveled up, you worked on everything, you got after it and did everything you needed to do today, do throughout your week. You know what? Get like an hour of gaming on a Friday, Saturday night. That's fine. That's okay. But you need to be able to enjoy your real life much more than your video game life. And you got to be able to sit and self-reflect on that. And on that note, thank you so much for watching and listening. Do me a big favor, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.